Let's get into it, baby.
Ah, yeah, it's time to travel and bang, baby.
This is Travel Bang. I am the one and only Marky Bravo the Mulatto. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. I'm glad you came. I've been on a short hiatus, but I am back here to drop some jewels. Got some of the best questions some of the viewers have sent to me. We're going to cover it all and we're going to get dirty. I'm going to bring in the dirty devil. We're going to even touch a very freaky deaky question, and I will make sure the dirty devil gives an answer. Okay, before we get into it, let's talk about the sponsor. This is brought to you by AO Nutrition, also known as Anabolic Outlaws, the #1 nutrition and sports performance company in North America. You can check them out at aonutrition.shop. Okay, and we already discussed that, yes, it is about looking sexy when you're naked before you're gonna do the get down with a beautiful lady, and being at your best peak performance, not only in the bedroom, but in life in general. Men, we are going through an epidemic of low testosterone levels have never been seen before. Don't be one of the statistics. Do not be that guy. So check out their different products. I know they got the Halotropin, they got the Ultimate Havoc, they got the Andro Pure, they got so many products. Check them out at aonutrition.shop. Use the code TRAVELBANG10 and it'll knock some of that price off for you. Let's get into it, baby. Okay, greetings. I have been seeing this single mother off and on for over a year. We started off our relationship as just friends with benefits, and so we'll meet up once every month at my house, share a glass of wine, and then we'll have sex in the bedroom. I noticed she hasn't been into our lovemaking sessions as she was when we first met. First, I need to correct you. Please don't say that word. Don't say lovemaking session. Please don't. No, don't. Okay, I hope you don't use this type of terminology when you're around her, because I'll keep reading and I'll let you know why you must not use that terminology, ever. The last time we met, she came over, as she always does, and after dinner, she told me she wasn't in the mood, and this month she postponed our meetup altogether, citing scheduling issues because of some family issues. I have been texting every day just to check up on her, to show her my support and that I care about her, and I noticed her responses are very short and often now take 6 to 8 hours before she sends them back. What is going on? Why is she backing up from our arrangement to meet up and fuck? Tell me how to salvage this and to get our lovemaking fire burning bright. Okay, I'm gonna dig into this. So basically, people, what you see in that situation he's writing about, he's made a lot of fatal mistakes. The arrangement was started off as just friends with benefits, okay? And it sounds like the woman, from what it says, she's a single mother. So let's touch that too. Single mothers, okay? I know there's a lot of channels that beat up on single moms and try to, but let's be mature about this. Single mothers have a really vigorous, hard, rugged road when it comes to their daily lifestyle schedule. If the woman has 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid or more, and could be even more things. We have already discussed. Now, look at this woman when she said she's citing scheduling issues. Okay? We always jump into thinking it's us, gentlemen. It's me, it must be me. And this is that self, you know what I mean? This narcissistic thing that we do as men. It must be me. No, she's a single mother. She probably has to chaperone, babysit, whatever, her child, whether it's a young kid or a teenager. She probably has other things going on. The statistic level of people who have other family members who have illnesses, you know what I mean, sick, handicapped, all these different things going on will affect it. So yeah, when she first met him, it was all good in the hood. It was friends with benefits. She came over and, you know, you had dinner and some wine, and then you took her in the back room and you know, threw her back out. But things change. Life brings difficulties and stress. And it sounds like when he said lovemaking sessions, he's like, whoa, what are you saying? Don't call it that. You're not her boyfriend. You're not her husband. You shouldn't be using this terminology. It's not a lovemaking session, okay? Most women, even that get married, don't want to call it that. We live in a different era now. It's not a lovemaking session. You are F-U-C-K-ing, okay? She just wants a good, passionate, hard F-U-C-K, and that's what you're supposed to deliver. If she wanted to get oochie coochie la 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 and you know, kissy kissy with it, then that's on her. But you are a masculine man. You should not be using that terminology. Yeah, now you're texting her every day. This is some loser stuff. Dude, seriously, every day? She's not your wife. She's not even your girlfriend, which, by the way, even if she was, I would not ever tell any man to text all the time. You're not living under one roof. What are you doing? Yeah, now it's basically in the gutter. Look, taking 6 to 8 hours just to respond. The messages are short, probably 2, maybe 3-word responses. She's not feeling it, dude. And I'm going to touch something else that it's very touchy subject, and it's just a reality we as men have to face up. Maybe you're just not that good in bed. Maybe you're one hell of a guy to socialize with, have some wine and dinner and talk about this and that, that and this. But maybe she's just not feeling it, dude. And you know, maybe you need to take some time to see other women and to build up your endurance, build up your sexual repertoire, you know, because most men just do the in and out, in and out, in and out, the regular, you know, missionary thing, and that's it. But that's not what women want. Most women, just like us all, we watch this very passionate, hardcore, fun fuck videos, and when they jump in the bedroom with somebody like you and you just do the in and out, it gets very boring. You know what I mean? Are you going downtown? Are you French kissing the back door? Are you doing that extra level freak-a-leak nastiness that she might get turned on? Do you talk dirty? See, this is the things. There's so many things in play that if it is in her life with being a single mother or having other scheduling issues of other things going on, it might be you. You just might be a boring lay. You know, and things, sometimes it's hard to hear this, gentlemen, things run its course and the fire burns out. The reason why I'm sounding so angry and coming down with a sledgehammer, I do apologize to that guy who wrote in. It's because I see myself. I see myself in the mistakes that other men do, and it just infuriates me because these seduction strategies are really easy to learn. You know what I mean? But it's just, I just feel men are like, you know, they live in the age of technology and they're just walking blind through the forest, hitting every branch in their wake. So what I want to say is this is how you try to salvage it. Gentlemen, you gotta not text every day, okay? And when you feel it, when you see it that a woman is not interested as much anymore, the best thing is to let her go, is to let her know, hey, I sense that you've got other things going on. If you change your mind, if you would like to continue this arrangement, call me, text me. And then 1 week goes by, she's not sweating it. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe even the second month. Then she finally goes, wow, he didn't reach out. See, you did something she didn't expect you to do. Is acting like a needy simp, desperate simp. Looking for affection and validation, simp. That's every guy out there on this planet. See, so that's what you need to do. And then they usually, sometimes it comes back with a boomerang. She'll look you up. She'll be like, oh, I think I took him for granted. Maybe it wasn't that bad. And duration is a break, dude. During the duration that you're not speaking or, meeting her up for the arrangements, you're learning how to be a better lover. You know what I mean? You're learning how to, hone in on those strategic, real social dynamic skills, so you know what to say, when to say, how to say, and what not to do, you know what I mean? And to be more, maybe a smoother demeanor like James Bond. So that's how you salvage it. But you do the takeaway, and you do not chase after. You just say, hey, come back to me if you change your mind. And don't look butthurt. Don't look like you took it personal. That's how you salvage it. Okay, so the next one, I like this one. My name is Deshaun. It must be a brother. And I work as a defense contractor and have a 6-figure paycheck, and I'm doing fairly well for myself. And I've been on the dating apps now for over a year, and I'm not getting any success. The women will match with me and text a little, and then when I ask them to schedule a date, they either unmatch me or never reply. I tried to holla, that means contact. I tried to holla at some women in public, such as the club, and they usually take my number after I offer them a drink, but I'll never hear back from them. It's been almost a year I have not clapped any cheeks, and I'm growing frustrated. What's your advice? Clapping cheeks, you know what he's talking about, okay? Okay, so this is not just happening to Deshaun. This is happening to a lot of men, or 90% of the men of any race, creed, color, and ethnicity in the Western civilization is going through the same thing. So he's doing fairly well for himself. That's why he brought up how much money he kind of makes, because he wants to show that he's not like hurting for dough. It's not, you know what I mean? He's not balling, but 6 figures, he's up in the percentile, within the 5, maybe even 8 percentile of only men make 6 figures now in America, believe it or not. And so it's been over a year. He's been on these apps. Why are these women doing this? Why are they matching, but a little shallow chit chat, and then they just don't write back or unmatch? I'll tell you what. We live in the age, okay, it's 2 things. We live in an age where women, a lot of women out there are married. Okay, men do this too, by the way, and they're on these dating apps for shits, grins, giggles, and validation, to feel like they're still attractive and needed and desired. Okay, so a lot of the women are not even really available on the dating market that he's probably matching with. I guarantee you it. Okay, there's been a study on this. So, okay, you have those women. Then you have the other women. You have a day and age where some women are single and available, but they're just lazy. They're living vicariously through the internet on the dating app, but they will never ever take that extra initiative to meet a man up that might be the man of their dreams, but they're living vicariously through the virtual reality world of internet, and they will never ever take it to the level to meet a man up. It's crazy. And they keep making excuses. You have those. Here's another one. AI. AI is here. Don't let anybody fool you telling you AI is just starting up with the chat GP and all these different things. No, AI has been here for a long while. You just ain't noticed it. So AI is also being programmed into the dating apps to conversate with you. So AI can do pretty shallow little chit chat conversations. What AI can't do is step out of the computer, out of the virtual reality cybernet world, and meet you up on a date. So a lot of it are what I call drones, AI drones. They'll match with you, they'll chit chat with you, but then when the mission is accomplished, right, it got you the match, it got you to still log in on the app, right, and use their product, then the mission complete. Okay, and that's why also you don't, because these are internet dating app drones that you're running into. These are really real. The company wants you to come back, and they'll do anything they can do, including assign AI drones to their app to have you come back. So this is why it's so important to understand that you gotta take it up a notch, okay? And join the movement of men, okay? If it ain't happening in your city, your state, get on the airplane and start traveling. Save up some money and start traveling. Go places. I work with a dude right now. He goes to Colombia, Medellin, every couple weeks. He got him a honey bunny there. Got a really sexy little mommy there. She runs a bodega, and he comes and he just hangs out with her and helps her manage her bodega and hang out and chill. And he probably, very, very intimate with her as well. You don't have to do what he's doing. And some guys are flying to the Philippines. Some guys going to Thailand. You're not into Asian persuasion? Okay, there's other areas. I know some guys who only do Europe. They only mess with European women. They jump on the airliner, Edelweiss Airlines, and they'll fly to Germany or wherever to link up with a beautiful European, Claudia Schiffer looking woman, to hang out, have fun, and hook up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do. We live in times where that is capable. And if you're not financially capable of that, then that's why we talked about to be the best version of yourself and to really double up and to put yourself in a position where you got your money right. And then you can, join the Passport Bros movement. And that goes to the next question that has something to do with the advice I just gave to Sean. Someone writes, what is the whole Passport Bros movement? And is it just a black man thing, or can white guys like me be considered a passport bro as well? Okay, so this is where they're not telling you where Passport Bros comes from. I'm in the defense contracting, government contracting industry. I work for the military industrial complex, okay? So I've been overseas working for the US military in Germany, Italy, the Middle East, like Kuwait, spent a lot of time there, and Afghanistan. I even been to Iraq. And this is what's going on. Because you want to ask this is a black brother thing. A lot of black men get into defense contracting, you know what I mean, when they get out of the military and they work overseas for these companies, okay? Even people who aren't veterans are joining these companies, the defense contracting companies, and this is why they do it. Hey, listen up. This might be a job prospect for you. So say you sign up with one of the companies, they will fly you to that country overseas. They will house you. They will put you in an apartment. You usually share it with another contractor, and they'll, share the apartment with some other dude, company apartment. And then during the day, you'll probably jump on the bus or the company car, drive to the U.S. military installation, work 8, 10, whatever hours. And then this is Kuwait. This is what they do in other countries too. And then you'll drive back to the apartment. But this is where the whole passport bro movement came from. A lot of African American men, like I said, would join these companies, be overseas, and never before a lot of African men didn't have the money to fly to these places. So that industry, being overseas, making that type of decent paychecks, they could fly now to Thailand, right? And chill in Thailand, enjoy the, Pattaya Beach and the women in those areas. They could fly to the Philippines and enjoy the Philippines, right? They could fly Australia, they could fly wherever, because they're already kind of like outside the US, they're expats, right? Expatriates, what they call us, right? And that's what I'm saying. That's where the whole passport bro thing came from, actually. The defense contracting industry opening doors for men that never had any, especially African American men that never had any access to being overseas, okay? And now it's turned and morphed into something else. The passport bros thing, you're right, isn't just black guys. It's men in general in America, or even in other parts of Western hemisphere, Western society, are like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're going through all this incel shit, involuntary celibate, not on purpose, but maybe a lack of game, maybe whatever, is not happening for them in their city, their state, or their country. So they're discovered the passport movement through defense contractors who come home telling these stories about being overseas. And they say, yo, let me get a passport. Let me jump on a plane. Let me see what it do. Let me get in an industry, right, that'll allow me also to live overseas, so I can even make these trips more often. So that's where the Passport Bros movement originally came from. Don't let anybody tell you it's not, because trust me, I know the word Passport Bros was used within the defense contracting industry amongst black men before anybody started talking about it in the US, okay? So that's what you gotta do. Hey, it's Dirty Devil time. What's up? This is the Dirty Devil. I got a message by a bloke who asked me, what is something very simple I can do during the action of sexual intercourse to get her gushing wet, to take it to another level? Okay, let me tell you what you do. When she's riding you, rodeo style, okay, riding it, okay? What you're gonna do as she's going up and down, pumping forth and back, is you're gonna take the middle finger, okay, and you're gonna edge it. You're gonna edge it, nudge it into her sphincter, okay, into her back door. And you're gonna go slow. If you have lubrication, it'll be even better, okay? Lick your finger, I don't know, but then edge your finger in and then slowly keep, you know what I mean? Don't go back and forth, but slowly push it in to that, I'd say halfway your finger. And then when she rides and pumps up and down, and she has that stimulation of your finger, right? When she's doing rodeo, your finger in her butt, it's gonna drive her crazy. Why? Because there's 100,000 different nerve endings in that region. And that's why I said, don't be going in and out, because you already are using your Schlong Dong Silver. You know, she's already riding you, so that you're just giving that extra little bit of stimulation by having that pressure of your finger, you know, halfway in the backdoor region. Okay, this has been a Dirty Devil advice session. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in for Travel and Bang. I got some really good upcoming videos. I got a lot scheduled. I'll be going to the British Virgin Islands to meet some family up. Doing also a trip to Toronto, and also through time before the year wraps up, I'm shooting for Australia. Got a beautiful friend there that I need to hang out with her. So look, travel as much as you can. This isn't just a channel about dating and relationships, social dynamics. This is about becoming the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? The trifecta is real. You know, getting your body right, getting your money right, you understand? Getting your social dynamics, AKA your game, right. And this will branch off into other things. You know what I mean? It's an evolution. Life is a journey, not a destination, but we have to treat it as such. And traveling is really, for everybody watching this, please, even if you have to be traveling to the next state, you know, from state to state, try to go out, try to see different things. Don't feel trapped in your city. Don't feel trapped in your state or your country. It's a beautiful world. You got a limited amount of time on this planet, and you really gotta act like you know that you ain't immortal. You know what I mean? And go out and have fun. Enjoy this beautiful planet. You've won the lotto, baby. You're alive. Live it up. Light the world on fire. Asombroso.